What if there was a single biological system inside your body that served as the common denominator for virtually every aspect of your health? Your brain, your heart, your muscles, your skin, your ability to heal, your ability to fight disease? There is, and most people have never heard of it. It is called angiogenesis, and understanding it may be the most important thing you ever learn about how your body actually works. Angiogenesis is the process by which your body grows and maintains blood vessels. It is the foundation of your entire circulatory system, and it is happening inside you right now, constantly, quietly, in ways you cannot feel, but that determine the quality of your health at every level. This has been my area of research for decades, and what that research has revealed, both about disease and about the power of everyday food, is something I believe everyone deserves to understand. To appreciate just how significant blood vessels are, consider the numbers. Your body contains approximately 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Laid end to end, that network would wrap around the entire circumference of the Earth twice. Your brain alone is threaded with roughly 400 miles of microscopic blood vessels, delivering the oxygen and nutrients that power every thought, every memory, every moment of focus and clarity you experience. Your skin contains around 100 miles of vessels, nourishing the largest organ in your body. From your largest arteries down to your smallest capillaries, this vast network is the infrastructure through which oxygen, nutrients, and any medication you take reaches every single cell in your body. When your blood vessels are healthy and functioning as they should, everything works better. Your brain receives the oxygen it needs to stay sharp. Your muscles receive the fuel they need to perform and recover. Your organs operate closer to their full potential. Angiogenesis even plays a critical role every month in women of reproductive age, regenerating the uterine lining as part of the normal reproductive cycle, and it is absolutely essential for supporting the growth of a fetus throughout pregnancy. When you suffer a wound from surgery, an accident, or any kind of tissue damage, new blood vessels begin forming inside that injured area almost immediately, driving the repair and regeneration process that heals you. What makes angiogenesis truly remarkable is the precision with which the body regulates it. The system is designed not just to grow blood vessels where they are needed, but to stop them from growing where they are not needed, and to maintain exactly the right number, not too many, not too few. Think of it as the Goldilocks zone of your vascular system. Too many blood vessels, and you create conditions that feed abnormal growths. Too few, and your tissues become oxygen deprived and begin to fail. Your body's angiogenesis system works like a finely tuned dial, calibrating blood vessel density across every tissue to exactly what each organ needs at any given moment. We call this right-sizing the vascular system, and it is one of the most elegant balancing acts in all of human biology. Over the course of decades of research, pharmaceutical drugs were developed that could manipulate the system. Drugs that starve cancers by cutting off tumor blood supply, drugs that heal diabetic wounds by stimulating new vessel growth into damaged tissue, drugs that prevent blindness by stopping abnormal vessels from leaking inside the eye. These are among the most significant medical advances of recent times. But here's what the research also revealed, and this is where everything changes. Your blood vessels are not only controlled by genetics and pharmaceutical drugs, they are profoundly influenced by the food you eat every single day. Natural compounds found in everyday foods, bioactives that nature built directly into what we eat, interact with the cells lining your blood vessels and influence how those vessels grow, function, and maintain themselves. The traditional Mediterranean diet, built around whole fruits and vegetables, nuts, legumes, herbs, spices, and healthy oils, turns out to be extraordinarily rich in these vascular supporting bioactives. The traditional Asian diet, heavy in plant-based foods, garlic, onions, and fermented ingredients, is similarly loaded with compounds associated with cardiovascular health, brain longevity, and dramatically lower rates of many chronic diseases. These are not coincidences. These are the results of generations of people eating in alignment with what their bodies actually need to thrive. So let's talk about specific foods, 5 in particular, that research has shown to directly support healthy angiogenesis. Berries are the first. Blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries get their vivid, deep colors from a family of bioactive compounds called anthocyanins. These compounds are powerfully anti-inflammatory, and they specifically support the endothelial cells, the cells that line the inside of every blood vessel in your body. By maintaining the health of those cells, berries help maintain the integrity of your entire circulatory system. Research suggests that around 1 cup of berries per day is sufficient to deliver meaningful benefit, and both fresh and frozen berries work equally well. Berries for breakfast, mixed into yogurt, added to oatmeal, or eaten plain. It is one of the simplest and most enjoyable upgrades you can make to your daily routine. The second food is one I have both a professional and personal connection with: green tea. The leaves of the green tea plant are loaded with polyphenols called catechins, the most studied of which is EGCG or epigallocatechin 3-galate. When you drink green tea, these compounds are absorbed through the stomach into the bloodstream, where they travel to blood vessels throughout the body and support healthy vessel growth and function. Research indicates that 2 to 4 cups of green tea per day is associated with meaningful circulatory benefit. My great-uncle drank up to 10 cups of green tea every single day, lived at the base of a tea mountain, and reached the age of 104 in good health. I drink it myself every evening. Green tea is also a far more diverse family of beverages than most people realize. Jasmine tea, oolong, sencha, and matcha are all forms of green tea, with matcha being particularly potent because it uses the entire tea leaf ground into a fine powder. The third food is extra virgin olive oil, one of the true cornerstones of the Mediterranean diet and one of the most bioactive foods on the planet. Genuine extra virgin olive oil, from the first cold press of freshly harvested olives, contains polyphenols including hydroxytyrosol and oleocanthal that are strongly anti-inflammatory and directly nourishing to the blood vessel walls themselves. 3 to 4 tablespoons a day is the amount research associates with vascular benefit, and this is more achievable than it sounds. A little in scrambled eggs in the morning, olive oil-based salad dressing at lunch, a sauté or stew at dinner, 3 to 4 tablespoons across the day comes naturally in Mediterranean-style cooking. When choosing olive oil, look for monovariate oils made from a single type of olive. Check the harvest date to ensure freshness, and always choose oil stored in glass or tin, never plastic. Plastic containers leach microplastic particles into the oil, undermining the very thing you're trying to do. Also look for opaque bottles, since olive oil degrades significantly with light exposure. The fourth food might genuinely surprise you. It is dark chocolate. Cacao, the plant from which chocolate is derived, grows in pods on tropical trees and is extraordinarily rich in polyphenols. One of the key polyphenols in cacao is called proanthocyanidin, and it supports vascular health by improving blood vessel resilience and helping blood vessels relax, which simultaneously lowers blood pressure and improves blood flow throughout the body. The key is choosing chocolate with a cacao content of 70 to 80% or higher. About 1 ounce per day, roughly 2 squares of a quality dark chocolate bar, is the dose associated with circulatory benefit. For those who find very dark chocolate too bitter, try eating your squares alongside your morning coffee. Chocolate and coffee together is essentially a mocha, and the combination softens the bitterness considerably while delivering benefits from both. The fifth and top food is the tomato. Tomatoes are technically fruits, and they contain a carotenoid called lycopene, one of the most powerful vascular supporting bioactives found in any plant food. Lycopene supports healthy metabolism, acts as an antioxidant, and directly benefits blood vessel health and angiogenesis regulation. 2 critical things about tomatoes that dramatically increase their effectiveness. First, cooking tomatoes, as in a slow simmered sauce, breaks down the cell walls and makes lycopene significantly more bioavailable than it is in raw tomatoes. Second, lycopene is fat soluble, meaning it dissolves in fat and absorbs far more efficiently when consumed alongside a healthy oil. Combining cooked tomatoes with extra virgin olive oil, exactly what Mediterranean cooking has done for centuries, produces the most potent, most absorbable form of lycopene available. Studies have shown that 2 to 3 servings of cooked tomatoes per week can lower the risk of serious diseases, including prostate cancer, and that greater consumption delivers even greater protective benefit. The traditional wisdom of slowly cooking tomato sauce in good olive oil turns out to be nutritional science expressed through generations of culinary tradition. 5 foods: berries, green tea, extra virgin olive oil, dark chocolate, and tomatoes. Each one delicious, each one accessible, each one backed by serious research showing a direct positive influence on the biological system that underpins your health at every level. Your body already has an extraordinary angiogenesis system built in, designed over millions of years of evolution to grow and maintain healthy circulation across your entire lifetime. What you eat every single day either supports that system or works against it. These 5 foods work with it. They nourish your blood vessels, protect the cells that line them, support the balance between growth and restraint that keeps your organs healthy, and help your body do what it was always designed to do. Now that you understand what angiogenesis is and why it matters, the choices you make at every meal carry a meaning they may not have carried before. That knowledge is yours to keep. And every time you reach for one of these foods, you are making a decision in favor of your own long-term health.